What's up, chat? My name is Jakai Nunley. I am the host of the Young and Maturing podcast, and today I have the luxury of having our third guest on the Young and Maturing podcast. Who are you?
Hi guys, hi chat. I'm Cassie Price. I'm a third year student at Colorado State University and we're just out here living.
Same. I happen to also be a third year student at Colorado State University. We're going to get into all things today, but I'm really excited because we're going to have a conversation about the realities of what it means to not only be a student right now, but to be young and an adult and alive right now. And then, of course, we'll wrap our conversation up with knowing how we're still young and in what ways we're still maturing, which I think we'll have a really great conversation about because I learned a lot about how I am both young and still maturing this week alone. So I want to ask, okay, so you told us that you are a third year, you're at CSU, but who are you aside from like just being a student? Like, who is Cassie? Like, who is this human that sits in front of me today?
Definitely. No words. Like, honestly, no comment. I'm a very busy person.
Okay.
I love the hustle.
Okay.
I'm one that loves to make money. I
Okay.
don't let it control me.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm just very busy, very outgoing.
Yeah.
I love to travel. I love to experience life and
Okay.
just get a lot of memories. That's really just about it.
And what are your passions?
Oh, gosh. Currently?
Like, whatever you want to share.
Like, what do I want to aspire in life? Like, what do I want?
No, just like, what are your passions? Like, your passions, hobbies, whatever. Because I know that we met when I was doing your podcast.
Yes.
So, look,
Yes.
you inspired me, and you the reason that I'm even doing the podcast.
That's so incredible. I said earlier, I was like, I'm so impressed and I'm so proud of you. I think this is
I'm trying.
amazing. And you're trying, and it's great, and it's wonderful. Podcasting is hard, you guys.
Podcasting is not fun.
No, it's not fun. It's not for the weak. If you haven't podcasted before, everybody has that joke where it's like, okay, I'm just going to start a podcast. Like, everybody and their mom has a podcast, but I swear to God, like, it's really hard.
It's a job.
It is. It's full-time.
And when you already have several jobs, it's hard to have another.
Exactly.
Back to your passions, though. We ducked and dodged. That was my fault. Okay, so your passions.
I like to podcast. I actually haven't done my podcast in probably 6 months just because I've been so busy.
Yeah.
But currently, because it's wintertime, I'm always skiing. And right now, content creation has been my number one passion. Like social media, creating graphics for even like a company or brand, that is definitely my passion.
So you're like digital marketing influencing.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, what are your handles? How can the people find you?
Okay. Yes, so it's my name with 3 S's, Cassie, Price, like money, because we like money here.
Come on now.
Yes, and then that's for everything, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. Does people even still use Snapchat? I don't know.
I downloaded Snapchat, and then like I had Snapchat on my phone for years. About a year ago, I deleted Snapchat. I've been so free. Life has been great. But funny enough, this is a completely unrelated story. I didn't know this job existed, but you said price, and I like money, and I just thought about this. I learned this today, is that there's a job called a price analyst, and they actually make a lot of money. And I don't know exactly what their job description says, but I think they're like the people who develop the prices for companies, like the products that they sell.
Ooh.
Yes, and that's a real, okay.
Well, yeah, like someone has to do that.
Yeah, and of course, this is dumb as I'm saying it out loud.
No, it's great.
No.
It's great.
I just learned that today, and so when you said price and money, I was like, okay, like it's all making sense now. For some reason, it clicked in that moment.
You would think like that wouldn't be someone's sole purpose. Like that wouldn't be like their main job. That would just be an aspect. Yeah, they'd be like, okay, I'm going to be a price analyst.
But they said the video I was watching, they made $80,000.
No.
Yep.
What do you study at school? Do you have to go to university
I don't
to get
know.
into that position? Like,
I'm trying to figure it out because they said they made that out of college too, which we're gonna talk about later.
Okay.
But that's crazy. I'm sorry you said that and it made me think of it. Here's the question that's gonna lay the foundation for our conversation today. Are you ready? I told you for your context. I told Cassie the question off camera, so I'm hoping you thought about it a little bit. No? Okay, well, it's okay. We're going to wing it.
Yeah.
What experiences, thoughts, maybe TV show, whatever it is, whatever you want to pull from, what informs your perspective and kind of will inform the conversation that we have today?
Okay. Yeah, so growing up, I moved every 3 years.
Really?
Every 3
Are you like
years.
a Army baby or?
Yes,
okay.
Air Force baby, so Air Force
baby?
brat. Literally States, Europe, States, Europe,
Wow.
States, Europe. Was born in Germany, went back to the United States, went back to Europe.
It's like even when you were in school.
Yes, definitely.
Wow.
And that alone made me who I am today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm now a much sociable person.
Mm-hmm.
I love meeting people. I love talking to people, and I love understanding where people came from.
Yeah.
And that alone, I think, is priceless.
I
don't know,
do too.
Like I
Priceless.
love.
Sorry.
But yeah, that's kind of what made me me. And then also the fact that growing up, my dad, he would get deployed frequently.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of had to figure out how to live without a father figure present in the home.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it was just my sister, me, and my mom.
Okay.
But other than that, it was just like moving around, and you're put in a position where you go to school. Like, you're in school, you leave school halfway through the year,
Yeah.
and then you get placed in another school where you don't know anybody, and you have to survive, and you have to make friends. And then it's also the fact that it's like, okay, I have 3 years here. Am I going to make the best out of it, make as many friends as I could, or am I just going to, like, sit in the corner and not be sociable and just be kind of miserable for those 3 years? So you kind of have to, like, have that outlook, and it's kind of just, like,
that's crazy.
what you want to... I don't know.
No.
It's just like how you make it.
That's really cool. Okay, wait. So when you would move, like every 3 years, would you be moving from like the same place in Europe to back to the same place in the States, or different places each time?
Different places.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was born in Germany. Then we
Okay.
moved to Cheyenne, Wyoming.
So right up the street.
Literally right up the street, right? And then we went to Italy.
Okay.
And then we went to Virginia. And then in high school, freshman through junior year, I went to Germany, which was phenomenal. If anybody wants to grow up in Europe, when you're like prime age, like 16 in Europe, phenomenal
So
experience.
Germany.
Yes.
Hold on, because I'm gonna ask what led you back to CSU. So I'm assuming that this senior year, where were you?
Yeah, so I moved to Washington State. So went from school knowing all these people and having a great time, and then we got hit with, sorry, you can't extend another year, you have to move. And I was like, I was devastated because I just created a bond with these people who I thought I was going to graduate with.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, now you're moving to Washington State on the West Coast. I've never been to the West Coast before. Prior to that, it's always been East Coast. Or, I guess Wyoming.
Yeah.
That's like central.
This, like,
I don't know. What would you consider?
I don't know.
Wyoming's not real.
At first I thought it was At first I thought Colorado was part of the Midwest.
Me
I learned it's not.
too.
So
I don't
apparently
know what it
we're
is.
West.
You
I
would
don't know.
think that we're middle.
I don't know anymore. We're just Colorado. I know that there's like an army base here. I know there's bunkers and stuff.
Yes.
Close.
Yes.
Weird, because that gets back on the conspiracy theory of what is.
No, don't even start this. We can't.
Because now I can really talk about it. I wasn't knowledgeable then. Okay, wait. So hold on. So wait, Washington State.
Yep.
CSU.
Yes.
How did we get back to Fort Collins?
Okay, so I wanted to be... So I was going for the money, right? It was money or dream. And it was, do you want to go and be a physical therapist?
Okay, at where?
Make bank. Like, come to CSU.
And
make bank.
Yeah.
Or go to Penn State and become, like, someone who's in sports media. I love sports.
Oh my God, yeah.
Right? That was my dream. Right? Yeah, it was definitely a tough decision. But I got waitlisted for Penn State for the main campus. And then I got accepted.
Okay, good.
And then I looked at CSU and I was like, you know what? I'm going to chase the money. I'm not going to chase my dream. And Penn State chose me as their second option. So they're my second option. So
Valid.
that's why I chose
Actually.
CSU. But I never toured CSU.
So you just came, like,
yeah,
off a
I just
whim.
came here. I was like, okay, this looks cute. And then I came.
So
and I love it.
Yeah, but you just came, like, off the pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I know, and when I tell people that, they're like,
Yeah.
oh, really? And I'm like, yeah, but I don't regret it one bit.
No, I'm not saying you should regret. I think that's a great decision. Like, when you got here, were you underwhelmed, overwhelmed?
No, I love Old Town.
Okay,
And
I
when
love
I
Old Town
got
too,
here,
you're right.
like, the trees, like, everything was green and so pretty, and it was just.
I agree. I agree. Wait, that's actually really fire, and I love what you talk about, like your perspective being informed by like so many different aspects of like what's around you and in your environment. You know, because I think that. I mean, that makes up a lot of people's perspective. Like, you are only what you know, and I think that's cool to think about. So, thank you. And thank you for sharing.
Yeah. Wait, tell me about, like, why you have came about. Like, what has made you?
God, what has made me? You know what? Honestly, I think that a big part of my perspective, funny enough, I started therapy recently.
Ooh.
I started therapy. I know, by the grace of God. So I started therapy recently, and something that I was talking to my therapist about is that I wouldn't know lack. You know, like I just don't know lack. Like I don't know lack in life. The people around me don't know lack. It came from this whole conversation of why, you know, forgiveness is tricky sometimes, but don't mind that part of the conversation. The part of the conversation that's important right now is that I wouldn't know lack, but that is heavily informed by my mother and my grandmother because my grandmother, I tell this story all the time, is that my grandmother went to go pick my mom and my uncle up from school one day after her ex-husband and her were getting a divorce, and he took all of her stuff out of her house. Like, she came home from work, all of her stuff was gone. She goes to pick them up and she says, we'll have all new stuff by tomorrow, don't y'all worry. My mom always tells this story, and it's like, I love this story because my grandma went to go pick them up the next day. They got home, all new stuff. I kid you not. But, like, seriously, like, I wouldn't know lack. You know, my mom, like, despite a lot of odds being stacked against her, like, my biological father, passed before I was born, and my mom had me her senior year of high school. So, I mean, just, like, imagine, right? Like, you just lost your child's father, you're graduating. All these things are true about her predicament, and yet she is yet to know a life of lack, and she's also yet to provide a lack and experiences of lack for others. Like, I just wouldn't know that. And so I think that things that heavily inform my perspective are that, like, I think in abundance, right? Like, I oftentimes don't consider what, like, the road less traveled would be, because even if I go down the road less traveled, I'm thinking about bringing 1,000 people with this. I'm like, this is gonna be the road that everybody wants to go down anyway, somehow. I don't know, but, like, I always have these big ideas and like large experiences that I try to create for others and myself too, because I wouldn't know how to do it any other way. And so I think that heavily informs my perspective, is that, like, I always go for what is out of reach or, like, doesn't seem like the most logical, maybe optimal solution sometimes, which I think is also kind of cool, you know?
I love that.
I think it's kind of cool.
That's incredible.
That heavily informs my perspective.
Yes.
Like, oh my God.
Mom, you're the best.
Yes. Every time I talk to her, I'm like, thank you for just not making me basic. No, that's really my best friend. That's my dog. But, I mean, I think that also opens up to a great conversation, too, about, like, what adulting has been like for me. Because when you're strapped for resources and things, it's not like you can do it big. You can't necessarily ball in the mall, as they say. Like, you're not necessarily shop calling. And it's been quite the experience. I like to say for me, so I moved off campus after freshman year. I don't know, did you do the same thing?
Yes.
Okay. So I moved.
I could not stay in the dorms.
I know. Where were you?
I was in Corbett.
I was in Corbett as well.
Really?
I think we've talked about this before.
Where were you at?
I was G3.
Oh, I was C3.
Were you like the opposite?
The opposite one,
like
because you were, like, you know how you face the courtyard? Were you, like...
Yes. On this, like, on the side that faces the street, on the other side of the foundry.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You were on the
one,
opposite
yeah,
side?
that was, like, right in front of the gym.
Moby? Okay, that's lit.
Okay.
That's lit. You never know who's right in front of you. This is what I was gonna say. So we moved immediately. I was like, I signed my lease for this exact home. December of freshman year.
No way.
Yeah, and I did it on a whim too. I signed my lease. I was on financial hold at the time. Didn't know if I would be attending next semester. And it all worked out. Like, it ended up all working out. But yeah, I did sign that lease in December of freshman year.
Wow.
Very predatory, these leasing companies are. Nonetheless, though, adulting has been quite the shock, quite the surprise. It's not like the movies. It's not like the movies. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to grow up and become an adult to drive. That's not all it's cranked up to be either. Now there's insurance, there's gas.
Oh, it's so bad.
what's your experience been like since, like, because I'm assuming, right, like, you're on your own. Like, I'm cooking, like, I'm meal prepping, I'm having to eat right, I'm trying to go to the gym. I'm struggling.
Oh.
What's it, but maybe that's not everybody's experience. So what's your experience?
We're in the trenches. Like, we are struggling.
Yeah, it's not
struggling. It's really not
this movie about us.
No, like, when I was young, I was like, you know, playing with my Barbies. I was like, I'm gonna be like them. I'm gonna have a mansion and my dog and my Ken and like all that. And it's not glamorous.
It's not.
Like, genuinely, phone bill, health insurance,
Health
dental insurance,
God.
phone bill.
Don't let you get sick and need some on the fly. My God, today.
Oh my God.
Okay, now it's the antibiotics. Now it's I need the medicine from here. Now but I also need to eat in the same day.
Exactly.
Adulting has been tough.
It's rough.
Adulting has been tough. And then you want to go out. You still want to be right. You still want to be social. You still want to be out in the city. That stuff also costs money, and it's just like this is not the dream I was promised. This is not what was sold. It seems like, you know, like when you were like a kid, you had like the toys. Yours is Barbies. You had toys, and it's like what they didn't tell you about adulting is that everything else was sold separately. All the fun was sold separately.
Definitely.
All the fun was sold separately. Like, I don't know. This has just been so abstract to me. I think, and I want to just, I'm going to throw this out here. It's going to sound crazy. One of the most abstract things to me about adulting is that it doesn't seem like there's any breaks, you know?
Oh, 100%.
Like, there's no breaks.
It's literally all gas.
And that's normal, though. Like, hustle culture. Like, what you were talking about, like, that's normal. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's bad. I'm just like, no breaks at all.
I know. It's so bad. Because, like, I, full-time student, right? 18 credits currently this semester.
You're taking 18 credits?
Yes.
Oh.
Just because I want my senior year to be a little lighter.
Okay.
But, like, last semester, it was 15 credits or 16 credits, 2 part-time jobs.
Right.
This semester, it's 18 credits, 1 part-time job, and an internship. And so I'm like, I get home sometimes, and it's 8 o'clock at night. I leave, and it's like 7 in the morning. I don't get home 12 hours later. It's just, like, it's bad. Like, so no breaks, literally. Like, when do we get a break? How do we take a break?
So most of your days are like 7 to 8?
Yeah.
Mine too. I'm saying it like
it's bad. No,
but
I
that's
feel
like most of the people that we know.
Yes.
Because that's the only way to maintain. That's crazy. The economy is bad.
It's horrible. I can't even, like, I would talk about that for hours.
Speaking of. So we go through this process called adulting, through this 4-year, 5-year, 3-year period, if you can swing it. You graduate. So I know you talked earlier about, like, digital media, like, influencing. We talked a little bit on sports marketing. I was going to ask earlier if there's a world where you can have both. But when you graduate, what do you see? Like, what do you see for yourself on this, like, post-adulting journey? Like, when you're supposed to be a real adult instead of, like, a whatever they call us now.
Baby, junior adult? Like,
yeah,
right?
I like that.
Like, junior adult? Is that what we are?
Yeah, we're not like the full bacon cheeseburger yet. We're like the junior bacon cheeseburger.
Okay, there we go,
okay, I like that.
I feel like, we're just like, college is such a bubble. Like, we have a bubble.
You have everything at your fingertips.
But not really. It's like,
it's like you have everything, but you don't.
Right, because you have to pay for it.
Which is the problem.
How do we get money? Please help! GoFundMe. Our GoFundMe is Cassie and Jakai.
And y'all can donate however much. Like, for real, y'all can donate however much money y'all would like to.
$1.
A billion.
Yeah, 1,000.
Anything helps. Wait, no, for real. So after you graduate, if our GoFundMe doesn't, if it's not successful, but y'all gonna donate. We trust y'all. You're graduating in what, like, in your dream world, what do you graduate to?
Okay.
Please.
A wag. No, just
honestly though, like, I'm not mad at you. Like, no. Honestly, I'm not mad at you. Like, if you would have said, I imagine graduating a ring by spring, I'm not mad at you because.
No, like, okay, on a real note though.
Yeah.
I love to work.
Okay.
And I would never give up my dream for someone.
Okay.
Genuinely.
That's fair.
Because I watched my mom do that. And I don't want to do that. So, but I support her. We love her.
Okay.
We love my parents.
We love the Prices.
Yes, we love the Prices. Love you guys. But after graduation, it was obviously PT, but then I switched and now it's journalism. Anything journalist related. For the longest time, also sports media. And then I took a sports media class and I found out that you can't be a fan. Because you can't be biased. Which is crazy because journalism nowadays is so biased and it's just...
Well, we see what's happening with journalism.
Like, you know, right? But,
my God, today.
So amazing. But, yeah, I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to do sports media anymore because I still want to be a fan. I want to be able to enjoy the games. I don't want to...
I did not know that.
Yeah, because when you're, like, covering a game... After the game ends and if your team wins, you can't go celebrate with your friends and your family and even the team. You have to go back to the office and write that story before the deadline that night. And it's crazy because you want to be like the first person to get the story out. But now it's like transitioned into more PR, marketing, social media.
PR is dope.
Yes.
Because PR could be whatever you want it to be.
Exactly. Yeah. Like crisis communication even. Like it's just such a broad umbrella.
And everybody's having a crisis nowadays.
I know. So it's like a
There's
great
a lot of money in that.
Right? Exactly. So that is the dream. But I recently found out that because our job market is so...
It's already bad.
Right.
So.
It's like kind of really hard to
Might
get
as well
a
just
job.
be a price analyst.
Right?
So.
Like, you can be an anesthesiologist assistant. It's 2 years of schooling with any undergraduate degree. Any degree, 2 years of schooling. After you get out of school, all you do is watch the anesthesiologist like do the procedure. You don't actually do anything. You just set things up. You make $140K to $200K a year.
I could do that. Just set some stuff up and watch.
Exactly.
I'll do anything.
For 2 years of school, I'll be working out.
That's what I did here.
Exactly.
I set this up.
And you work 3 days a week, 12-hour shifts, 3 days a week. So I'm like,
But I'm already working 12-hour shifts right now.
But only 3 days a week. So I'm like, if that career doesn't. So it's like a no-brainer. And you'd be making like what?
And I'm not making $140,000. I tell you that right now.
And that's the baseline after you graduate.
Yeah, I could do something with that. Okay, well, yeah, that might be my grad plan too.
I know, right? So if like my plan doesn't work out, I like everybody.
Originally, I was thinking house husband, but they're not really looking for those. They're not really looking for those no more. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep working this stuff.
So what are you gonna do?
House husband. So.
What are you gonna come around with like a feather?
Yeah, I'm trying to just I'm just thinking house husband, keep my wife happy and stuff like that. I'm thinking that's already a full-time job, so might as well just work on that. No, I want to graduate and I want to get my MBA. I don't know what the jobs will be that will like actually fill up my resume, but I want my ending title for whatever my career is when it's finally time to retire. Hopefully retirement's around 30. I'm not planning on working.
Okay. Yes. 30.
Yeah, hopefully retirement is around like 30, 31. Nothing too crazy.
Like genuinely?
Yes. Yes, but probably not. Like, if early retirement is an option, I'm not opposed. Jesus, but it's not looking like so in this economy. So I'm just gonna keep throwing 30 and 31 out there to be hopeful.
Okay.
It's not looking like it's gonna be that though, but if it is, I'll keep y'all updated.
Manifest. You gotta manifest that.
This movie is making me want to cry. This is such a sad movie.
No, it's gonna be great. Your podcast is gonna take off.
Yes, and then retirement
you can retire
is possible.
At like 22.
Yeah, actually, that's even better than 30. Because I don't want to be rapping till I'm 40. Let me. So I'm gonna get my MBA. What I was saying is that I want my ending title upon retirement to be a chief people officer. Like I think that is one of the best titles I've ever seen. It's like the head of human resources, but I like the title chief people officer. It's like it's just like, oh wow, you just chief the people and you talk to the people and you help them with their issues. Just chief.
Chief the people.
You just chief the people and just help the people, and that sounds like me. I don't know, but I think that a very people-oriented role is gonna suit me. I want to get into law, and I want to get my Juris Doctor so I can practice corporate law for a little bit.
Wait, what did you say?
I'm sorry. Yep, my bad. Rewinding. So I want to get my MBA. After my MBA, I want to get my Juris Doctorate so I can practice corporate law. Yeah, no, you good. I'd be talking fast. But I want to practice law. Like, I think that would be dope. But with that timeline, that's not looking like 30. That would mean I got a lot to fit into the next 10 years.
But that's okay. If you're hustling, then that's okay. But also, like, what do you want to do with the law? So, like, do you want to become a lawyer?
I want to go to corporate law. So, so this would be, like, defending, like, brands, companies, and their litigation. And I've wrestled with this for a very long time because I don't want a job that weighs on me, and, like, that I have to take home in excess. Because if I have a job that I have to do at work and then at home, that's like a lot, Yeah. And so I wouldn't want to do family law or anything because, like, that's just, oh my God, what do you mean? I'm splitting up the family and then figuring out, because it's just too much. So yeah, I don't know, but that's tentatively my plan. God always has other things in store, so I'm just putting it out there as a suggestion, basically.
If you want to do that, have you looked into the case of Netflix that is trying to buy Warner Bros?
Oh my God, yes, and how they have the huge market share, but who's their competitor? Was it Paramount? Yeah, no, wait, I was following this, like, for a little bit because I was like, that's actually so insane. I think it should live with Netflix. I think Paramount already owns a lot, but nobody's checking for my opinion.
I don't think Netflix should even get Warner Bros.
Really?
Yes!
But Warner Bros. Wants to sell.
But have you seen a Netflix original?
Okay.
It's horrible. Yeah. And you know how great Warner Brothers movies are?
Yes, but then it's between them or Paramount. And that leaves Paramount with a huge market share, which I think is crazy because then these prices for Hulu and everything is just going to go up.
I know.
Like, I'm already crying. Like, this movie is already...
It's so bad.
This movie is already sad enough.
So GoFundMe.
Exactly. And then I'll just buy Warner Bros.
Yeah, the $80 billion or whatever.
No, wait, did you see that there was a rapper who... NLE Choppa, he threw his bid in for like $10,000 or something. Bro, he played. He's just like me, for real. He's just like me.
Gosh.
He's just like me. That's literally something I would do if I had money. Like, yeah.
No, literally, if I had endless money, I would just do whatever.
Throw the $10,000 in there. Let's see if I get...
Maybe they'll like me enough.
And that's what I be saying, like, that's how big I think. Like, I'm like, maybe if I offer Warner Bros. $1,000, they'll give it to me.
Well, maybe it's about personality.
Maybe it's about, money, right? And that's what I want to graduate to, the personality hire. But they're not really hiring. It's already a tough economy, so they're not really looking for personality hire. They want you to come skilled, and so
they want you to be unpaid.
They want you to be unpaid practically, but
and mop the floors with the toothbrush,
and then send you to the unemployment line tomorrow. But I can't do nothing with this economy. I really can't. I don't know. Okay, so this is that's dope, and you know what? That's a great perspective because I think it's really interesting, right? How we like have this convergence to on what's gonna happen, and then also not knowing what'll happen. You know, like for me, it's all up in the air, and whatever happens truly happens. Maybe I'll get this MBA. Maybe I'll only get a Juris Doctorate. Yeah. Maybe you'll actually end up in sports media, and you'll just have to be a compressed fan, and they'll never know. Yeah. I want to ask you a burning question from the fans. This is what the fans want to see.
Okay, the fans.
I live on TikTok. I'm sorry. So this is what the fans want to see. Is social media killing friendships?
Okay. This could go either direction.
Yes.
Relationships, platonic or romantic, I could say yes.
Okay.
In a certain way. Because there are many toxic aspects of social media. Yeah. But there's also many positive aspects.
Yeah, I agree.
So many positive, because that's like one of the only ways that I'm able to stay in touch with friends that I haven't seen in 4+ years.
Yes, that are in Germany.
Exactly.
Because you've been everywhere.
Right, and then I like change numbers all the time, like phone numbers.
That's a good one.
So social media in that aspect, it's positive. There's a lot of great things that happen on social media. Like, have you seen the Instagram reel about the penguin on...
The penguin?
Yeah, the penguin that leaves his pack to go to the mountains.
I have not.
Okay. It's very inspirational.
You have to send it to me.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. But basically, the penguin, like, leaves his pack and goes on an adventure by himself. Okay. And people say, like, the other one survived, but he lived. Wow. And I thought that was inspirational. But there's also so many, like, negative aspects. Like, because I'm currently in a relationship, right? And my TikTok feed is horrible. Because it's
and congratulations on your relationship, because the dating pool out here is terrible. If anybody wants to know, I can tell you right now, it's not looking too good. Yeah. So, just congratulations. And,
Thank
send
you.
Send some prayers for the rest of us. Okay, you said your TikTok.
I believe in you. You've got it. I got some homegirls I can send you.
Yeah, at this point, because it's the day. We getting real close. We getting real close to ring by spring. It's not looking too good. It's not looking too hot. Okay, you said your TikTok feed is...
Yes. It is... Like, every other TikTok, it's like... It's negative things about relationships. It's like, break up with your boyfriend because XYZ, blah, blah, blah. Like, this is toxic. You have... Like, I'm, like, self-diagnosing myself through... TikTok saying that I have like an anxious attachment style and I'm all of this, and I'm just like, okay, now I'm just creating issues for myself that don't even need to exist.
That don't really exist,
Right, so it's kind of like killing that aspect.
I agree.
But there's also positive. So I just, like, I don't know. I want to delete social media and just go about my happy ways without a phone, just have like a flip phone, yes, but then also like that's the career that I kind of want to go into, so it's...
See, so I'm in a similar-ish boat. Like, my role currently is very public-facing, and I think that's why I'm still as active as I am on social media. Now I've adapted a podcast. Now I'm also trying to graduate. I'm on LinkedIn. All these different things is like, incorporating social media into my life, and so it's hard, right? Like, to one without the other. Can't live with it, can't live without it. And, but I agree. I agree in the sense that, yes, honestly, I don't have any arguments for no, it's not. I only have arguments for yes, that it is, because it's providing an unrealistic standard that is not realistic to folks' life, right? And so it's like, you running around here saying that you got an anxious attachment style, you just petty. You're just a little petty. And that's okay. Like, you're just a little petty, but let's just call it what it is. You just happen to be a little petty. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You're just a little petty. You're not anxiously attached. You're just a little petty, and now you're not responding to those texts and calls. Is that on you, or is that on you? You know what I'm saying? And so, I don't know, but I do think that social media does create a false sense of reality. I also think that social media can create a false sense of options and security for people too. And that all of these things are inversely connected and also equally a problem for the way that we foster relationships in this day and age.
I agree.
All things to think about. Okay, we talked about this before, and you said, oh my God, you kind of have some real life insights to this, that you were going through this kind of similarly at the same time.
Right.
Yes. How do you feel like this impacts you?
Like social media?
Yeah. And the people around you.
Definitely. I think one thing on social media now is body standards almost. And you have to look a certain way to, I don't know, be
or
successful.
Else you chopped, right?
Right? So it's you have to be an LA 10 or a New York 10 or all that. It doesn't make any sense, right?
This movie
I'm
is so
chopped
sad.
and unk, stop.
This movie is so sad.
But I think that can that obviously lowers a lot of self-esteem in people. Right. And then also it comes down to the Photoshop and then the sucking in and all that
the LA
stuff.
10's not even LA 10s once you undo the filter.
No, literally, because you don't know what's real. And then also on social media we're seeing a bunch of AI. And it's getting harder and harder to
people
tell.
Could be anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't know. And also it's kind of hard to tell what AI looks like because it's getting better. It is getting better.
Unfortunately.
I know I have fallen for a few things.
This one I'm not proud of.
The elephants on the trampoline. Why did I think that was real?
I fall for stuff every day, and I'm especially videos, because I'm how?
Yes.
What prompt would you have put in to AI to get that?
No. And what AI are they using? Because it's so
Because
clean.
it's
so
way
crisp.
advanced. It's got to be a paid subscription or something. I'm not using that. Because I'd be like, can you help me do my homework? And it don't do what I'm seeing on this.
Wait, are you paying?
For AI?
Yeah.
I have Gemini for free because I'm a college student.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you?
No.
No?
Hell no.
I know. Wait, y'all, please don't cancel me.
No, I can't. I don't really use AI that much. Like, I'll use it to like generate ideas or even like a recipe. But other than that, like, I try to stay away from it.
Same. I don't use it for things that like are within my skill set.
Right.
I use it for things that would be easier to be automated, or like if I'm really stumped. Like if I need to make a flyer and I don't have any inspiration for the flyer, or I'm just not graphically advanced enough to make it. I say, oh well, like how would I put this on the flyer?
Okay, I respect it.
Yeah.
But now, like, you don't know what's real online.
You don't. And it could be anything.
Exactly. Like, my dad is horrible with it. He'll see an AI video on Facebook, and he will automatically, like, switch his views on something.
Really?
And I'm like, Dad, that's fake.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, it's not. Like, it wouldn't be on my feed if it was fake. And I'm like, can you just think? I don't know, like,
if
can
we
you
look
just...
for 2 seconds, they have 6 fingers.
Yes, right. And it just, like, that alone hurts relationships.
It does.
It hurts relationships that he has with people because now he's seeing other people in a different light. Yeah. And that's horrible.
Yeah. Like, yeah. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Like, I'm seeing this everywhere, but, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know what, like, the solution is, right? Like, it's like, we're talking about this problem, but AI is not going away. Is the unfortunate reality. Social media is also not really going away.
No.
Fortunately, unfortunately, I don't know yet. But I mean, it makes for interesting topics for sure. I want to ask our last question. This one is also a heavy hitter. I don't know if you remember this from our pre-chat. It's, in what ways after our conversation today are you young? And in what ways are you still maturing?
Definitely. Young. I am 21. Yeah. I am so baby. Like, I have not even really experienced life to the fullest. There's so much more to experience. There's so many aspects of me that are just young. Even, like, my emotional intelligence. Young. My intelligence in general is young. Like, I haven't even finished college. There's so much more to learn. Like, I learn new things every single day. Every hour. Literally, I'm being taught something.
They tearing me up.
As for maturing, that's, like, a everyday thing, step by step. I think the people around me have taught me a lot of things. Last year, from the person that I was last year when you met me, compared to the person that I am now, completely different things. I experienced so much last year that personally, I view everything as a lesson. So anything that happens, I'm like, this is a lesson. It needed to happen. Like, everything happens for a reason, right? And so everything that happened, like, to me in my whole life, like, it happened for a reason. It was a lesson, and I'm still maturing in many, many aspects that I can't even, like, pinpoint it, because I just feel like you can always grow. Like, you're never stagnant. Like, you're always growing. You're always at a constant up.
Always.
So, just maturing in every aspect.
I actually really loved that. When you were talking, it made me think of the quote, like, the biggest room in the world is the one for improvement. I've always loved this quote. I've loved this quote since, like, a freshman year in high school. Never heard that. I love this quote. That is great. Yeah, like, literally, this is my favorite quote. I've known this quote since, like, my freshman year of high school. I've always referenced this. That's dope. I'd say that oh God, I feel like I'm still young.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm also 21.
21? Okay.
Yeah, I'm also...
When was your birthday?
December 8th.
Oh, okay.
When was your birthday?
October.
Okay. Well, happy late birthday.
Yeah, happy late birthday.
Hence the Ram Band.
Yes! Wait, what's your star sign?
Sagittarius. Me and my mom are both Sagittarius.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, that is so fun.
Yeah. Like, that's literally my twin. Okay, wait. So I'm still young, and I'm actually, like, 21, so that's helpful. I think I'm still young in a lot of ways. I say that I'm still young mainly in the sense that I don't have it all figured out, and I openly acknowledge that. Like I give opinions, feedback. I host a podcast, and I don't have it all figured out. And so I also think too, in some ways, I'm young in contributing to some of the societal issues, right? Like of having under formulated opinions or concepts of things that might further different viewpoints in society. I think that I'm maturing and acknowledging that, and I think I'm maturing and acknowledging that, right? Like I think that it's big to know like you also contribute to systems that you may not favor all the time.
That's huge. Yeah. I think like acknowledgement is huge, and it speaks a lot. Half the battle. Yeah, it's very much growth mindset.
And this movie is already sad enough. I might as well just grow a little bit. But okay, I want to add any lasting thoughts. Any lasting thoughts from our conversation today? Anything else that the audience needs to know about you before they log off?
Please pay us.
Yes, please go to the GoFundMe. It's gonna be in the link below. We're in desperate need, please. They're not funding house husbands out of nowhere.
Someone has to pay. No, but I don't think I have any last thoughts. I feel like I left everything on the table. That was a great conversation.
Thank you. I appreciate you for showing up.
Well, thank you for inviting me.
Of course. We seen each other out one night and she was like, "Oh my God, you have a podcast. I remember you came on my podcast. We've got to set this up." And I was like, "Wait, you're so right. Like, I don't know why I haven't thought of that already." And this is the point of people. Everybody's outthinking me, bro. Everybody's outworking me. I need to get in the lab.
No. You're doing great. Mind you, this is our third interaction ever?
Yes.
Maybe fourth?
Yeah. And we kick it. Y'all would think this is like my homegirl from third grade, like when she moved from Germany again. It's like you would really think, you know what I'm saying? But one, thank you for showing up today. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited for this to go live because we had some insights on this podcast that the folks need to know. The folks need to know what we said. So y'all tune in and share this with y'all friends. All right. Thank you so much for tuning into the Young and Maturing podcast. Once again, we'll be back with episodes every other on Mondays. And so, keep tuning in and connect with us on social media. Make sure you follow Cassie on social media. Once again, that was your Instagram handle.
CASSSIE, price, like money.
All right. Y'all be safe and don't do anything I wouldn't do.